Welcome to the Thrive Home Show. Here's your host, Michael Bounds.
Welcome today, Dujuan Marshall, to the Thrive Home Show. Thank you so much for joining me, my man. God bless. Thank you for coming. Well, I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about. I know this has been a long time coming. You built a house with me, probably what, 2 years ago, 2019. Now we just sold it, and we're about to build a new one. And so, just tell me a little bit about that journey. Tell me how you decided to get to this point.
So when we first started looking in 2019, I was just a family of 4. Right. It was just me, my wife, and our son and daughter. And then fast forward 2021, we had twins. Yeah. And we bought our house on the west side, and it was 4 bedrooms, and then now we got 4 kids, and we just started to outgrow it. And you said that would happen, but I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
So
average person lives in their house 5 to 7 years. Everybody thinks they're buying their forever home, but the thing is, in 5 to 7 years, something happens. You get a promotion, you get married, something happens in your life, and a lot of times that's where having a relationship. That's why I try to keep up with folks.
Yeah, because we haven't even been in our house for 4 or 5 years yet. Yeah. It wouldn't be 4 or 5 years till September 30th.
Right.
That's the crazy part, because we closed on this house the day after my 29th birthday.
But 5 years. You're 4 and a half. So
4 and a half.
Exceptional. So, well, cool. How do you feel about the whole process? You had a house built. We just sold your house. You're having another one built. How is it?
So, the process is not bad. It's not easy either.
It's not.
But it's fun. So when we first did this one in 2019, you took me and my wife over to Devonshire. And we went over there, and it was a lot of picking to do, and we were trying to get a 4-bedroom house, and they were trying to get us to do the 3 to a 4, and they had left out a few things, and me and my wife did our own research, got with you, and showed you the research that we found that they already had a 4-bedroom versus what we were trying to turn a 3-bedroom into a 4, which was a lot bigger and a lot better and a lot cheaper instead of turning that loft into a 4th bedroom. It was definitely a process because it was a lot of changes in between this and that and this, a lot of hiccups. And we did that house with Westport, which is now DR Horton, which they're not bad people. Even though we didn't choose them to go with our next home, they're not bad people. They still built a house that was great for me and my family to live in for the last 4.5 years. Mm-hmm. It's time to move on, and we had to find something to meet our new standards of what we really want.
Yeah, we just stepped up a little bit. So we got a little bit nicer home. So I'm really excited to help you guys in that whole process. So that's easy. What advice would you give your past self, like as far as buying or selling a house? Like, would you do it? Would you have done it faster? Would you have done it younger? What would you do? You're all pretty young. How old are y'all?
Well, 33 and 30.
Yeah, y'all bought a house 5 years ago, so you were 28. So
yeah.
what would you do? What would you do different? I guess, or what advice would you give yourself?
Back then, I would say I would have put more time and took certain steps differently, would have picked different things to go inside the house. But as far as doing the house at an earlier age, doing it before, we would have definitely paid more attention to credit before 28 years old, because if I would have knew what I knew then when I was 28, I would have took better care of my credit, and it wouldn't have seemed like, some people might not feel like 28 was a long time or whatever, but to be honest, me and my wife both, we would have got past a lot of the stage of just not renting at all and just really being homeowner.
Yeah, your first house could have been your first house, you know?
Because the way things are and the way we see things, like my wife says, credit is really the key. I mean, and if people don't understand that, step away from the renting aspect and be the homeowner. And it's a lot of perks in being the homeowner versus the renter.
Absolutely. So you're an entrepreneur, and I want to give you my platform. It's I'd love to talk about, you have multiple businesses, you and your wife, you guys are both entrepreneurs, so we geek out on entrepreneur stuff. Tell us what it is you're doing, and is there any way that I or any of my followers, or any way we can support you guys? And if there is, how can they connect with you?
I'll talk about one of the two businesses. We have Marshall Transport, and we haul goods no matter where or how far or close. We'll haul goods for you. We're slowly but surely looking to add the medical transportation on to the Marshall Transport and Services. That's just one, and you can follow us on Facebook at Marshall Transport and Services, and we will always get back to you. Any questions, any needs. I don't have the website right offhand, but
Marshall Transport and Services.
Oh, she said it's marshalltransportandservices.com. Link in there where if you need anything hauled, anything picked up, shipped. Cars. If you want to go buy a car in Georgia, we'll put it on the flatbed. We'll tarp it, strap it down, and we get it to Fishers, Indiana. Wherever you want it, we'll get it there. As long as we can move it, we'll do it. And then we have J. Cruz Vending. You can follow us on J. Cruz Vending at Facebook and Instagram. And that's vending machines. So it's called J. Cruz because of our children. We have Janiyah, Jordan, Javen, and JC. So J. Cruz because they're J. Crew. And basically that's our children's business. By the time they're all 18, we want them to have at least 4 machines apiece. So we got a total of 5 right now. And we build to suit. We're the mom and pop of vending machines. So we go into small businesses or big businesses, whichever is preferable. And whether you got 20 people in the building or 120, we make sure we find a way to make sure you can meet the needs of the people that's going to shop in those machines. So we don't just tell you what we're going to put. We give you the option of putting whatever you want in the machine, and we just buy it and stock it. Now, if it don't sell, just know it ain't going back. But we make sure, everybody gets their wanted in the machine.
I love it.
And I'll let my wife explain the other business because that's her baby. I know a little bit, but I'll let Joycelyn explain Divine Purpose.
Joycelyn, what you got? What you got, Joycelyn? Yeah, you ain't on here. What's up? You the brain.
How you doing?
I'm dope.
We have Divine Purpose Care Residential Services. We are a non-medical home care. We service adults with disabilities as well as the seniors. We do have some children with disabilities as well, and we're in the whole part of Indiana. We're all over Indy. We're pretty small and we're constantly growing, but by the end of the year, we should be on the medical side. So that's where that non-medical transportation is going to come into as well. We want to be able to give our clients, all services.
Yeah, it's an ecosystem. It's the same thing I'm trying to do in real estate. We're trying to help my clients in multiple ways. Thank you so much, Joycelyn. He just rolled out on you. I was still talking. But thank you so much. But
y'all don't know, Mike is the GOAT of this real estate thing. Our house was barely on the market for 2 days. Y'all heard me? Barely on the market for 2 days. That's all I'm gonna say. But barely on the market for 2 days.
We had a lot of struggle at the beginning of getting this.
That's what we do, bro. Thank you for showing love.
Hey, but not only that though, it was people still coming by this afternoon, and we had to turn them away. They still thought the open house was going, and I told them no.
Yeah, we sold it. Sorry, too late. Sorry, man. Well, good. Hey, man, you know what that comes from? I follow systems and models, and I get predictable results time in and time out. My job is to add value I want to delight you guys. I want this to be seamless. And so my job is to be your muscle. And so I've been doing this a long time, and I've just gotten better at it over time. And thank you for the props on that. I love it.
No doubt. When I was outside talking to one of my neighbors yesterday, he was like, I didn't know you guys knew Mike. He's the GOAT. He the one to help us get in our house too.
Yeah, I sold a lot of houses in there, bro. Yeah, buddy. So God bless you, man. Thank you so much for your time, man. If you need anything, you know this is a relationship. So
of course.
I'm seeing you on Facebook. Every time I see you or Joycelyn, you know I'm going to like it. So God bless you.
Yeah. We got 2 closing tables to go to. One to sell this one, and one when we move in the next one. So we'll be seeing you very soon.
All right, my man. God bless you guys. Take care. Kiss the kids.
Enjoy your Sunday.
All right.
Definitely. Man.